Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Molecular Mysteries. So in the last class we have discussed about the five kingdom classification by Whittaker. So in this class, as you have seen the thumbnail, let's talk about what is the locomotion, how the locomotion happens in the microorganisms, in particularly about the protozoans. So what are actually protozoans? Protozoans come under the unicellular eukaryotic organisms which come under the protista group of Whittaker classification. As you have seen previously, Monera, Protista, fungi, Animalia and Plantae. These are all the five types of five kingdom classification by Whittaker. So in particular, let's talk about the locomotion that happens in Protista group. What is Protista group? Protista group is the single cellular, unicellular eukaryotic organisms which have got a holoblastic nutrition or heterotrophic nutrition, where the nutrition mainly depends upon the other sources, right? So let's see how the locomotion happens and what are the types of locomotory organelles present in these animals or in these organisms. So let's start the class. So as you have seen the thumbnail, so this is the class about locomotion in microorganisms. So in particular we are talking about the protista, which are the unicellular eukaryotic organisms. Okay, so what are the organisms, what are the types of locomotory organelles in protozoans? They are Pseudopodia, Cilia, Myonemes and Flagella. So what are these? Pseudopodia are the amoeboid type of movement where amoeba comes under the example of Pseudopodia. Whereas the cilia, they are the small hair-like structures that are present all over the body and it helps in movement from one place to another. It could be either for the food or it could be either for the survival from the organisms. So the other two are actually myonemes and flagella. Okay, these all the four are the locomotory organelles present in the protozoans. So what are the types of pseudopodia? So pseudopodia mainly have amoeba comes under it, eugylpha comes under it and actinomorphis come under this. So amoeba has got lobopodia, reticulopodia, filopodia and actinopodia. These are all the amoebal or structural locomotory organelles that are used for the locomotion. Okay, now let's see how the flagella comes. So flagella is like a long whip-like structure which helps in the movement of that particular organism from one place to another, and it all depends on the axial filament that is placed inside the plasma lemma of the particular organism. And this axial filament has got 9+2 microtubular structure which gives a proper movement of the organism. So this flagella is mostly seen in mastigophore protozoans. Axonym that arises from the kinetochore or the basal body is what you call the flagella. See, the number of flagella, the exam they may ask you what are the number of flagella present in all the organisms. You can see there are 2 in seratium and 4 in trichomonas. Okay, these are the questions that can be asked in the exams. Okay, and now let's see what are the types of flagella. So as I told you, it has got an extra appendages called mastoconemes, based on which the flagella are mainly classified into. They are strichomonas, they are acronematic, pentacronematic, okay, and there are many other types, mainly pantonematic, anematic, acronematic and strichonematic. Okay, I am also displaying the number of examples coming under that category. Please note down because they may be asked in these examinations. In the same way, let's talk about the cilia. As I told you, they are continuously present all over the body. But we have also examples like vorticella, where only the cilia is present on one side of the body called peritrichus, and paramecium comes under the holotrichus because all the cilia is present all over the body. And this paramecium is example for a slippery animalcule. They generally called slippery animalcule because it has got a slippery shaped structure with cilia surrounding the whole body. So this is the actual structure of the paramecium. It has got a nucleus, oral groove, mouth, pore, contractile vacuole, food vacuole and all. Okay, this is how the paramecium looks like. Okay, now let's see what is the structural organization. So as I told you, it represents many ways with flagella. Like axonym has also got 9+2 microtubular structure with 2 central tubules and 9 peripheral doublet tubules. Okay, and I told you holotrichus comes under the paramecium and peritrichus vorticella organisms comes under the peritrichus ciliated organisms. So lastly, I told you it is about myonemes. So myonemes are the contractile fibrils that are present below the pellicle of the ectoplasm. So these are also the locomotory organelles present for the protozoans in protists. So hope I am completed with the class of locomotion. So if you are interested in any things, please let me know in the comment section. I am also attaching the description